Hello, welcome to my second part of my Tarantino special, and today we talk on the second part about the second movie, Pulp Fiction. Yeah. The first storyline is about the two hitmen, Jules and Vincent, played by John Travolta and Samuel Jackson. The second storyline is about the boxer Butch, played by Bruce Willis. And the last storyline is about the wife of Marcella Wallace, Mia, played by Uma Thurman. Marcella Wallace, played by Ving Rhames, is the connection point of all the storyline in the movie. The first is of the two hitmen bring a briefcase back to Marcellus. The second story is from the boxer Butch, who ordered him to lose the fight on purpose. And the last part is about his wife, his bored wife, and say, "Come on, Vincent, take her away from me. She's annoying me all the day, stupid wife, get away." All their paths are connected. So that's the story, and most of you haven't seen Pulp Fiction, so it's not necessary to talk more about the story. Let's talk about the actors. Yeah, finally. With the two hitmen, we played by John Travolta and Samuel Jackson, and Samuel Jackson is always cool as ice. He's so awesome. He's big character in all the Tarantino movies. And John Travolta, who was a little quiet at this time with John Travolta, Tarantino and this movie Pulp Fiction helped him to pump up his career again to the top. And Uma Thurman, played as Mia, is always great. Uma Thurman is always great, and she's so beautiful in everything she plays except, okay, Paycheck, forget it. In every Tarantino movie, Uma Thurman is awesome, and he has his dance. And Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis played the boxer, and before Ving Rhames told him to go down, this awesome line from Ving Rhames. This is exactly the first scene we see Bruce Willis, and Ving Rhames you always see him at the back of his head. And he has this patch behind his head, and so many theories about this patch. And real is, he just shaved his head and he has a little wound. That's all. No, Marcella Wallace's soul has escaped from his body. No, nothing. Just a scratch from shaving. So, let's move on. And the line from Big Rhames is awesome in this. He says, "Around 5, your ass goes down. You will feel a little sting in your head. This is pride. Buck pride." Oh yeah. This is awesome, because from where come these lines? It's come from Tarantino's mind and his awesomeness, and the script is awesome from this movie, and it won the Oscar. The story is not told chronologically, so you think there's the beginning and there's the end. No, the beginning, middle and end. No, sometimes you have instantly the end, then the beginning, then the middle, so it's separate in chapter as in the later movies in Inglourious Basterds or Kill Bill or Reservoir Dogs. And something that stands apart from this movie is the soundtrack. And for sure I bought the soundtrack, yeah, and everyone has bought that soundtrack. And the cool thing about Tarantino is he don't use originally scores. He just picks themes or songs from other movies or just songs and put them on his films. He does that with Reservoir Dogs, with Pulp Fiction, with Jackie Brown, but then on Kill Bill and later he always uses themes from other movies, not just songs. Fun fact is that movie was basically planned to be a compilation from mini movies, just like in 4 Rooms. So there are 3 movies directed from 3 different directors, and the one was Quentin Tarantino, the other was Tony Scott, and the other was someone I just forgot. And Tony Scott has no time, he was busy with other stuff, maybe Top Gun 2. And the third one, I don't know what he does, maybe go golfing. And so all the pressure, all the work, it was on Quentin Tarantino's shoulders for him alone. And after that circumstances, now Tarantino makes his own film, and that becomes the biggest movie in the 90s. They always tried to copy that style and always failed, because there's just one master, and that is Quentin. And the other part or scene I really love, is one of my favorites, is the little part from Christopher Walken. Oh yes, Christopher Walken is always awesome, and he talks about, I think it's the little Butch. It's the little Butch, Bruce Willis, Bruce Willis Jr., and he told us about the words from his father, and he has hidden him in the ash in all the Vietnam War. This is awesome, and Christopher Walken, you know, the watch, I hide on my ass. Awesome. All the actors are awesome in this movie. So in the end, Pulp Fiction is a cool classic movie from the 90s or for forever. Makes Quentin Tarantino one of the best directors, one of my favorite directors of all time. And the soundtrack is awesome, the actors are awesome, the storyline, a great screenplay, all the quotable lines the movie has, so it's one of the milestone of cinema. Thank you, Quentin. And fun fact is my cousin, the naive one, don't like Pulp Fiction. Why? Why? Because it's not told chronologically, as I said before. This is a reason to stupidness. I can't accept this. Pulp Fiction is one of the most awesome movies that ever been written and ever been seen with these eyes. And these eyes have seen a lot of crap. So, and good ones. So, I can't accept that. No. At this point, I never talked to him. No. But he liked Django Unchained. So, that's a relief. Now, in the end, have you seen Pulp Fiction? Of course you have seen Pulp Fiction, and if not, go see Pulp Fiction. And write in the comments, what is your favorite line from the movie? My favorite line is that from Christopher Walken, and he's talking about the hidden ass watch. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next Tarantino movie that will be Jackie Brown. And if you haven't seen Reservoir Dogs, the link down in the description. So thank you, and bye bye, and in good Tarantino, peace. Bye bye.